Hello students, welcome to Vidya Virat. Today I am teaching class 7th chapter 8 for comparing quantities, where we are going to discuss about profit and loss. Let us first find out what is CP and what is SP. Cost price, there you will be hearing cost price lot of time, that is the amount for which an article is bought. You will be using SP, SP will be the amount for which an article is sold, so selling price. Profit or gain is there when your selling price is greater than your cost price, or SP minus CP, you will find out the profit, and you know how to find out the loss when cost price is more than the selling price, or we can write it as CP minus SP. And generally this profit and loss is decided on the cost price, based on the cost price. Let us see various formulas which we are going to use over here. Number 1, you need to find out what is gain or profit. That can be done with the help of a formula, selling price minus cost price, which most of you must be already knowing it. If I want to find out loss, it will be cost price minus selling price. Now for example, if I say my cost price is 100 and my selling price is 120, it means my cost price is less, my selling price is more. If my selling price is more, I am earning 20 rupees as a profit. Same way, if my cost price is 100 but I sold it for 80 rupees, that means I suffered a loss for 20 rupees, that is 100 minus 80, so loss will be 20. Next is, when we know what is our gain and what is our loss, we can find out its percentage also. What is the gain percent or profit percent? We can do that gain, what we found out in the first part, divided by the cost price, multiply by 100%. Same way, if I want to find out loss percent, it will be loss upon CP multiplied by 100%. Number 3. To find SP when cost price is given with gain percent. Now you will be finding certain situations where your cost price is given to you. You are also told about the gain percent and you have to find out the SP. So by putting into the direct formula, like we will say that SP is equal to CP into 100 plus gain percent upon 100. Just put the values in this, you will be able to find out the selling price. Same way, if loss is there, loss means you will write minus loss. Same formula. So for gain we will do plus gain, for loss we will do minus loss. There can also be a situation where selling price is given to you with gain percent and you have to find out the cost price. In that case, the formula becomes opposite. That means CP is equal to SP into 100 upon 100 plus gain percent. Same way, if loss is there, then it will be CP is equal to SP into 100 upon 100 minus loss percent. Now see here, if you learn this one formula, you will be able to find out anything if it is related with 6th point or 7th or 8th point. Now here if you see, SP is given as SP is equal to CP into 100 plus gain percent upon 100. Now if I want to find out CP, just take this formula itself and then take your 100 plus gain percent, it is in the numerator, take it to the left hand side, it will become denominator. Your 100 is in the denominator, take it to the left hand side, it will become numerator. So that is why I am saying, if I know this formula, I can find out CP or SP with anything. Okay, just remember this. Let us do some questions for practice. Rohan bought a cycle for rupees 1000 and sold for rupees 1250. Find the gain or loss and then find the gain percent or loss percent. Now first of all, let us find out what is the cost price, 1000 rupees. What is selling price, 1250. What does it mean? Selling price is greater than the cost price. Selling price is more, and when selling price is more, there is a gain, that is SP minus cost price, which you will get it as 250 is your gain. Now when I have found the gain, I can find out the gain percent also. So what is the formula for gain percent? Remember it, gain upon CP multiply by 100%. What is gain? 250. What is your CP? 1000. Multiply by 100, your answer comes to 25%. So what is the percentage, gain percentage? It was 25%. Another example, Rohan bought a cycle for rupees 1500 and sold for rupees 1200. Find the gain or loss and gain percent or loss percent. Let's write down now. Now CP given is 1500 and SP given is 1200. So CP is more than SP. What does it mean? There is a loss. Cost price is more. So CP minus SP. So that comes to 300 is the loss. Now let's find out the loss percentage. So loss percentage, the formula is same as loss upon CP into 100%, which is 300 upon 1500 multiplied by 100. The answer comes to 20%. So there was 20% loss in his cycle when he sold it. Next question. Rohan bought a cycle for rupees 1300 and gained 30% on it. What is the SP of the cycle? If gain is reduced to 25%, then what is the SP and how much loss he will suffer? Okay, let us begin by writing what all we know here. Let us take it as case 1 because we have to find out various things. In the case 1, we are told that he bought a cycle for 1300, that means CP is 1300. He gained 30%, that means you are given gain percentage or profit percentage, which is 30%. What is the SP of the cycle? That means we need to find out the SP. SP is equal to question mark. So let's put it into the formula. What is it? SP is equal to CP into 100 plus gain percent upon 100. So whatever is given to you, just put it into this. This is 1300 into 100 plus 30 upon 100. Cancel it and you will get your SP as rupees 1690. So when your cost price was 1300 and your profit on it was 30%, it means your selling price was 1690. Now, second case, he says that if gain is reduced to 25%, now gain earlier was 30%, now gain is 25%. Let us find the new SP. Same formula we will put, instead of 30 gain percent, we will put as 25. Solve it, you will get SP as rupees 1625. That means when the cost price was 1300 and he gained 25% profit, in that case the selling price was 1625. Now, therefore, we will write loss suffered will be 1690 minus 1625, 65 rupees. Why I have written loss suffered? Because earlier the gain percentage was 30%, now it is 25%. There is a gap of 5%, it has reduced. Okay, so I can subtract both the selling price and we can come to know there was a loss of 65. Earlier he sold it for 1690, now he sold it for 1625. So there is a loss of 65 rupees. Another question. On selling a cycle for rupees 1250, Rohan gains a profit of 25%. How much should he sell the cycle in order to gain 30%? First, let us write down what is given to us. In case 1, we are given selling price 1250. We are given profit 25%. We don't know the cost price, and after finding the cost price, we will find out at the 30% of that cost price to find out what will be the selling price in that case. So in the first case, we know the selling price but we don't know the cost price. In this case also, I am going to use the same formula to avoid any confusion. I know this formula by heart. So I have written this, put the values here. You have this value and you can find out CP by cross multiplying or taking it to the other side. You will get CP is equal to 1250 multiplied by 100 upon 125. When you cancel this, CP is 1000. In other case also, in your rough hand side, calculate 25% of 1000 and add it. So 1000 multiply by 25 upon 100, you will get 250. So 1000 plus 250 will be your selling price, which we are getting, that is 1250. So this is correct. Second case, we need to find out the selling price when the cost price was 1000 and gain is 30%. Again I will put the same formula. I don't know the selling price, but I know the cost price. Just put the values and reduce it wherever possible. You get selling price as 1300. So here you can see that when your cost price was 1000 and your profit was 25% earlier, your selling price was 1250. When your profit gain from 25 to 30%, it increased, or when the profit is 30%, your selling price become 1300. So what if I want to know what is the difference between the first selling price and second selling price, just subtract both of them. You will say it is only 50 rupees. 1300 minus 1250. So in order to gain 30%, there will be a value change of 50 rupees. Next question is, Rohan bought 2 bicycles for rupees 1500 each. He sold these bicycles, gaining 5% of one and losing 2% on the other. Find his gain or loss percent in the whole transactions. Now here there are two cases. Two cycles are there. In the first case they are saying there is a gain of 5%. In the next case they are saying there is a loss of 2%, and we have to find out the gain and loss percent of the whole transaction. Whole means combined both the cycles. Let us begin our answer. In the first case, CP is 1500, profit is 5%, selling price we don't know. We know the formula, SP is equal to CP into 100 plus gain percent upon 100. Put the values, you will find out the SP. SP comes out to 1575 rupees. This is the case when profit is there. Let's find out when loss is there for 2%. I will use the same formula. SP is equal to CP into 100. Now since it is loss, I will write minus loss percent upon 100. Put the values here and you will find that SP is equal to 1470. Now this first part is over. Now we want to know what is the total gain or total loss in the whole transactions. So what we are going to do is, let's find out the total cost price of the bicycle. There were 2 bicycles. So 1500 into 2 is equal to 3000 rupees. Then what is total SP? 1575 plus 1470, which will give you 3045 rupees. If you see, selling price is more than the cost price, hence gain is 45. Now when we know the gain, we can find out gain percent. Gain percent, the formula is gain upon CP into 100%. So 45 upon 3000 into 100, 3% upon 2, that is 1.5% gain in the whole transaction. See, cost price we have taken 3000 because here we are finding out about the whole transaction. So total CP is 3000. Next question. Rohan sold a bicycle at 15% profit. Had it been sold for rupees 75 more, the profit would have been 20%. What is the cost price of the cycle? Nothing is given here. If you see, we are just told about the profit. 15%. We don't know the cost price. We don't know the selling price. But let us assume, let the cost price of the bicycle be X. So what is the situation? SP is equal to X into 100 plus gain percent upon 100. We can find out the SP. We know gain percent, that is 15. So that comes to 115x upon 100 in case of gain 15%. Now, they are saying that there would have been 20% increase when gain becomes 20%. In that case, what will be my selling price now? Let me put it into the same formula. Gain is 20. It will be selling price is equal to 120x upon 100. Now, according to the question, they are saying that when the cycle was sold for 15% and when it was sold for 20%, there is a difference of 75 rupees. Okay, so I will do it. New selling price minus old selling price is equal to 75 rupees. When I solve this, I can find out the value of x. So x comes out to be 1500. And what is my x? Cost price. Cost price is 1500. I hope children you have understood all the questions. Please do lots of practice. This profit and loss, generally students get confused. Try to remember that one formula which I have told. If you have seen all the questions, we have solved it using that formula itself. Don't get confused. There are so many formulas. Just write down what is given in the question and what you have to find. Based on that, fill the formula and you will be able to easily solve that. Thank you children for watching the video till the end, and very soon I am going to come up with the next video for class 7th. Till then, see you. Goodbye. Take care.